So, how can I become more confident around multiple girls in a public area?
So how can you become more confident with multiple girls in a public area?
Yeah.
That's a really good question. Do you feel like, let me ask you this, and for a lot of guys watching, they can probably relate to it. How are you, and I really want to know, how are you in front of, well, let me ask you this. Name me your 3 closest friends you have right now.
Oh man. Michael, Mario, and Nathan.
Okay, so Michael, Mario, and Nathan. How are you in front of them when there's no girls around and you guys are just chilling? How are you? Can you name a little bit of the characteristics when you're around them?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just more myself. I can speak whatever is on my mind. Just kind of more relaxed, just hanging out with buddies.
Okay, and if right now, after we're done talking right here, because we might be going to go talk to some girls, if you go talk to some girls, what do you think changes there?
Just knowing they're girls.
Knowing they're girls, right? A lot of men suffer from having so much expectation. When you're hanging around with your guy friend Mario, you're not like, I have to make Mario laugh 7 times right now, or he's gonna defriend me from Facebook and then he's not gonna talk to me. We don't think about it like that, right? Like that's your homie, that's your best friend. If we can carry that energy from hanging out with Mario and your closest friends to women, and you talk to women just like you do with your guy friends, it's such a sense of liberation. Now, I'm not saying that you're gonna like have sex with that girl or build any kind of like connection. I'm not saying that. Your question was, how do I get that confidence, right? That confidence is basically like, even if you don't like me, I'm okay. For me, that's true confidence. If I see a guy, we going out right now talking to girls, and he gets rejected, he's like, all right, girls, have a good day. So anyways, Cosmo, so yeah, when do you want to go surfing? And like, it didn't hit him at all. That to me is true confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether you like me or not, I'm okay. So this quality of having you bring in this energy with like, I'm gonna talk to these girls, I'm gonna really just stop, I'm gonna stop my brain and going, I have no expectation. I don't want anything from these girls, I'm just gonna talk to them like I'm talking to one of my best friends. Now the other side of that is, how you build confidence is having structure, having a game plan. So let me ask you this question. For a lot of guys listening, they're gonna relate to this. Watch. What are you confident in your life about? Think about it. What if I told you like, hey Kevin, we need to talk about something. What would you be like, okay, let's talk about this because I feel the most confident in.
Yeah.
What area?
I would say sports.
So, look at that smile you just gave me, that swag. You even got a little edgy right now. Your inner monologue was like, try me, Cosmo. I dare you to talk about sports.
Yeah.
You're confident when it comes to talking about sports.
Yeah.
Why?
It's what I know. That's what I've been doing for so long.
Same thing as dating, same thing as approaching women. So for 13 years, right, I've been walking up to girls like every day. Same thing with you in sports. You know a lot about it, therefore it gives you confidence. Mm-hmm. Not only confidence, but you're competent. Like you can sit down and debate someone and really know what you're talking about. So the next thing is, if you want to get good with women and get confident, being around women is you have to start to study some kind of a structure that you have, a roadmap. And there's a lot of things out there, a lot of our online courses that teach how to approach women and all that. So I would say educate yourself. That builds a lot of confidence. Yeah. And the last thing I would say to you, the best advice I can give to you is, why do you feel you need to be confident walking around women?
Oh man, I mean, it would just help me.
Yeah,
I think get the girl I've always like wanted. Yeah.
What would you say if I was to tell you that confidence comes and goes? What would you say if I was to tell you that the most confident people I've met have massive amount of insecurity, don't believe in themselves in certain moments? Would you believe that or not?
I believe it, yeah.
I see it all the time with really high value guys. They're confident for the most part, but there's days when they walk up to women or they go to a party and they're just not feeling it, but they do it regardless. Mm-hmm. Even if you're not feeling confident, I urge a lot of guys to even walk up to the girl, even with your insecurity, even with those butterflies in your stomach, that anxiety, because the fact that you walked up to her already shows confidence. Because most men will go like, what? they'll get defensive. Nah, she ain't my type, bro. She ugly, bro. I don't want to talk to that girl, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't about that life. No, I got other girls waiting. They'll do that. Yeah. Or they'll be like, nah, she's probably in a relationship. Like, I don't care, man. I'm not looking for a girl. I'm just focusing on my career. That's a big one. Yeah. I'm focusing on my career, Cosmo. I'm building an empire. You can focus on your career and still go talk to women. So I think applying all these techniques and getting into that mindset of like, yeah, man, I'm gonna talk to you like I'm gonna visualize you taking a shit, like you take shits. You know what I mean? Like we paint women to be so perfect. Yeah. And I remember I was watching Conan O'Brien, and Conan O'Brien asked Kim Kardashian, do people realize that you sit down to take a crap? Like, do you ever fart? Like you and Kim Kardashian playing her characters, like, I never fart or you know, take a crap. Yeah. So we have this illusion, this perception, not reality, that women are like, you know, they don't do a lot of these things. So, and it's kind of like if you're scared to be a public speaker, looking at everyone naked will give you a lot of sense of liberation, like picturing everyone doing that. Yeah. It's really thinking as well too, and let me know what you think about this when you ask me that question. What would you feel if you were to look at a girl and instead of being like concentrating on what you're feeling, on what you're thinking, what if you can get your mind into a state of like, I wonder what she's thinking. Yeah. I wonder when's the last time she's been in a relationship. I wonder if she's happy right now. I wonder, start to get yourself very curious about her, then you get yourself out of your own head, and now you get yourself to be connected with her.
That would make the conversation go so much easier, would flow so much better, just because then I'm asking her the questions that I'm so curious about, you know? So.
And it'll get you out of your head, because if you're curious about someone, it's really hard for you to be in an emotional state of sad or overly insecure because you're connected to the other person. Mm-hmm. Like right now, it's really hard for me to be self-conscious because I'm connected to you so much. I'm very curious to see if you're getting the information I'm saying, if you're agreeing with what I'm saying. So it's hard for me to be like, how do I look like? What am I doing right now?
Yeah, exactly.
So good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Good
awesome,
stuff.
Man.
Alrighty. Nice. It's a good question.